Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler Day. If you don't know who I am, I'm the co-founder of OptimizeToConvert.com. Optimize to Convert is a brand that's all about affiliate marketing. I started this business with my brother Peter in 2012 when I was 17 years old. And we've been in this industry now for 9 years. I've been in this industry. So we've done 8 figures in affiliate commissions, and every day we're still in the trenches doing affiliate marketing as a business. And we like to come to the channel here and just give you guys some free education because we just feel like there isn't quite enough of it in the space. So what we're going to be talking about today is the topic of why your Facebook account may have been shut down. So ad accounts can get shut down very easily on Facebook. So we're going to be talking about basically what's going on right now and some kind of common mistakes of why things get shut down and just sort of how to deal with it, right? So we've seen an increase, at least in the past couple weeks here, of basically ad accounts getting shut down for various different reasons, right? But it's very common on Facebook. Unfortunately, it's just something that we have to deal with on the platform. It's really not a perfect platform. It's a very powerful platform, but it's not perfect. And, really we've seen some crazy stuff going on with Facebook lately. And really, I feel like a lot of it is just tied to the elections. I feel like, the elections are coming up and Facebook got in so much trouble last time around with just the whole thing with Russia and Trump and just the political stuff. So we're really just seeing a big increase of strictness on Facebook right now. And, I hope that this doesn't last. I hope that things can kind of ease off a little bit because it is making it a little bit harder to do business. A lot of ad accounts of ours that are more established, that have been running campaigns for a while, they really haven't been dealing with very many shutdowns, but it's been the new ad accounts that we've been trying to launch, especially within the past week or two here, that have had some issues, right? So let's talk about just why Facebook accounts get shut down and sort of what you can do about it. So, basically one of the main reasons why Facebook accounts get shut down is by doing things too quickly. So if you open up a Facebook ad account and just immediately start spending money on it right away, it's a little bit suspicious to Facebook. So, what we suggest doing is basically warming up your ad account. So what this means is that you should spend about $50 to $100 basically warming up your ad account with a fan page reach campaign. So basically you can make a post on your fan page and you can boost it on your fan page, or you could go into your ad account and create basically a fan page reach campaign, which is going to get likes for your fan page. So this is really just a safe ad format. So if we were warming up an ad account, what we would do is just pick out, it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be related to what you're promoting. But let's say that you pick out a picture of a car and make a headline that says, it could say anything like, "We're here to help you out 24/7 or whatever it is, right? But basically you're going to make an ad that just doesn't have a link in it, and it's not necessarily promoting anything. And the only purpose of this ad is to just warm up your ad account with some spend. Okay, so what I would do is I would pace your budget out. I would set the budget at no more than $20 per day. And ideally I would like to warm this ad account up over a 5-day period of time. So this is really going to tell Facebook, if you're doing this warm up, it's going to tell Facebook that you're a legitimate marketer, that there's nothing to worry about with you. Okay, and the next thing to note is that you shouldn't create new ad accounts too quickly. So basically, when you start advertising on Facebook, they only give you one ad account at first, right? But as soon as you start spending money, they're going to give you the ability to create more ad accounts. What I recommend doing is don't rush into this, right? So it used to be okay to just have one ad account, and as soon as it started spending money, to open up the other 4 ad accounts in your business manager. But really, it's suspicious to Facebook now if you're creating more ad accounts too quickly. So what I'd recommend doing is spend about $1,000 first on the ad campaign on the first ad account before you go and open up more ad accounts, okay? And also this applies, again, to business managers. So let me add a note here. Same applies to business manager. So you don't want to, Facebook allows now for you to have 4 business managers per profile, but if you go and create more business managers too quickly, the same thing, you could get basically a shutdown for what they would consider suspicious activity. So what I'm getting at here, guys, is that Facebook has sort of an algorithmic vetting process for people, and it used to be pretty reasonable. It used to be like, as long as you didn't get too many ridiculous kind of ad rejections right away, you used to be okay. But now it has a lot to do with how quickly you're moving on the setup, right? So you got to be very, very cautious. All right. Another thing that you need to do is make sure that you're using real profiles of real people that you can get in touch with. So a lot of people, they get their own Facebook account shut down, and then they resort to basically buying profiles off of, like, I don't want to call them black market, but let's call them third-party providers, right? Companies that sell Facebook ad accounts and sell profiles to run ads off of. And let me tell you why this is not a good idea. So Facebook is basically moving towards, really being able to identify when you're using a purchase profile. So we've ran into instances where we've been running ads and they paused ads and had us upload the identification of the user account that's on, attached to the ad account. It's just important to do that. Also, it's becoming a lot more important to verify business managers. So, having a business manager that's verified with like real business information is going to give you a huge leg up. It's pretty important to start thinking about doing this. It's still optional to verify business manager, but I have a feeling that Facebook is moving towards a model where only verified business managers are going to be able to run ads, just from the trends that I'm seeing right now. Okay, so what that means is that you must have an LLC. Okay, so if you don't have an LLC set up yet for your business, now's the time to start thinking about doing that, because if you run into issues and Facebook needs you to verify your business manager, you want to be prepared with the right kind of documentation and stuff like that. So we're not there yet with having to verify every single business manager with an LLC, but it could get to that point. So it's just something to start thinking about. What else here? So I would say another thing is make sure that the profile that you're using has real user activity. So it's very suspicious to Facebook if a profile is basically only used to run ads and doesn't use the Facebook platform as a regular user. So this is an issue tied back to like purchasing ad accounts, where if the profile has no user activity, then it could get banned pretty easily for suspicious activity. So, make sure that whoever you're renting your profile from is an active Facebook user. You should log into their, when you get into the Facebook account to start running ads, you should see, posts on their profile. You should see messages in their inbox and real activity that would suggest that they're a real user of Facebook. Okay. Other than that, make sure that, make sure you don't use any credit cards that are tied to other ad accounts. So you don't want to use credit cards that have been used in other ad accounts, because Facebook can save that payment method. And if you get an ad account banned and then you go use that same credit card on a different ad account, then you could basically run into issues. And the same applies with your fan page and also your domain that you're advertising on. Okay. So I know this sounds complicated, guys. There's so much that goes into just staying compliant with Facebook. Most importantly, you need to stay compliant with the policies. So if you haven't read the Facebook ad policies, make sure you do that. And make sure that you're not making any common mistakes, like calling out user attributes or using the word "you" in your ad. It's okay to identify a pain point in your ad, but you never want to say, like, do you have a certain problem, or do you anything, because Facebook really doesn't like that kind of stuff. Also, you always want to avoid having any graphic images in your ad, or anything that's gory or too clickbait or too shocking, or any image that would just be completely unrelated to whatever you're promoting. Those kind of things would get shut down on Facebook. Okay, guys, so I know this is complicated. If you're looking for some more help on this stuff, I do offer one-on-one coaching. If you head over to our products tab, we have a few different products here. We have a digital course that teaches Facebook ads. We have a case study, and also I offer one-on-one coaching. So it might be helpful if you're really looking to get some real one-on-one help from somebody that's been in the industry for a long time. Anyways, guys, I hope this video is helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.